Hi everybody, it's Missy from Creative Blessings with Missy. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from South Central PA, and I've been with Stampin' Up! Over 15 years. It is the greatest time of the year in our stamping catalog as we launch a brand new catalog June 3rd. This is the cover of the new catalog that's going live, and if you are my current customer, this should be in your mailbox any day. I can't wait for you guys to get it. Sorry about the shaking. And if you're not my current customer and you're currently not working with a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and would like to see what the excitement is about, message me and I'll be happy to send you one and talk to you about stamping and any questions you may have. So let's look at some of the new items that as a demonstrator I was allowed to pre-order. I'm kind of focusing today on the new in colors. Color coordination is what brought me to Stampin' Up! When a friend invited me to a party, I had been stamping a little bit through the hobby shops near me, but I always had struggled with trying to match my current supplies with what was in at the time. I never had the right ink, I never had the right paper that matched, and things just didn't quite go together as quickly and as easy as I wanted them to. So color coordination was a must for me. And if you look at this beautiful picture on the front, you can see how our colors go so well together. We have a core group of colors that we keep current, and then every year Stampin' Up! Launches what they call in colors, and those in colors are available for 2 years as ink refill, cardstock, in our designer series paper, and in some of the embellishments. So I'm going to kind of show you some of the new in colors and some of what we have that kind of goes with them. So let's go ahead and start. We were able to order cardstock ribbon and some embellishments right now. Inks and reinkers will be coming June 3rd. So we're just trying to stay safe during this time with the virus and everything. So let's start with our new in colors, and I want you to tell me which is your favorite. Got a good look at that? I'm just showing you the cardstock packs so that you can kind of see. This is Just Jade, and I love how every year our in colors are 2 names, and they always have the same beginning letter. So Just Jade is our beautiful green that goes so well with our other greens in our color families. So that is our Just Jade. How about Misty Moonlight for you blue lovers out there? Are you a blue lover? This has a beautiful calming tone. I can't wait to start creating with this and see where I can go. This right now is my absolute favorite, Bumblebee. I love warm yellows. They just make me happy and make me smile. And some of the new stamp sets coming, I can see where this color will be my card base go-to for quite a few things. So, and then you have Cinnamon Cider. Who doesn't love a warm brown? It doesn't make you think of fall. Hot apple cider. It actually makes me think of hot apple cider when I see this. I love cinnamon. So this I think will be my new brown to go to for my new neutral. And then we have a very bright and vibrant Magenta Madness. So some bright color we didn't have in our color palette, and I think it'll be a great addition to that. So those were the colors in our cardstock. And let's kind of look at the matching ribbons that go with them. And I've been using the ribbons, so they're a little wonky right now. But you've got your Bumblebee, your Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. So how cool were they? These ribbons are actually a 1/4 inch ribbon. They tie very well. They tie very well. They are very easy to use. So just want to kind of show you those. So that was another in color addition. On top of that, one of our embellishments that we could pre-order were these great 2020-2022 in color enamel dots. And there's 100 enamel dots on the sheet, 20 in each color. They are a great height. They're not super high. I know there's people that create cards and mail cards are always worried that they're going to have to pay extra postage to mail something that isn't flat. But these are a great height, and I think we should be okay with the Postal Service, I think. But check with your postal office to make sure. But even so, I went recently and just bought stamps from the Postal Service that are for hand stamping, just to make sure that whoever gets my cards can enjoy them, and it's worth the cost. So to see a smile on their faces. But I love using enamel dots on my cards. So you'll be seeing a lot of these being used. Another product that coordinates really, really well with our In Colors is from a suite that's coming out, and the suite is called Flowers for Every Season. And let me show you the product for that. This is actually called a Memories and More kit, and I've already used a lot of these, but let's kind of go through some of these. These are great for memory keeping. They're great for card making. They're great for framed art. You have 4x3 cards, and I've used a bunch of these already, and you'll see those. They're all double-sided, so you can pick and choose. You can add them to a gift. Great little way to put a message. You can write a message on them, put them in somebody's lunchbox, backpack, leave a little note with somebody. How cool would that be, just to put a little note on with a gift and use it as a tag on my mind. So there's great, great cards in here. And for a beginner paper crafter, these are wonderful. They've already got some of the things you need. And they're all in our In Colors. So they'll match every single cardstock I just showed you. The bigger cards are 4x6, and they too are double-sided so that you can use them. Stamp a greeting inside here and put it in the front of a card, and you're ready to go. You don't really need anything else. Maybe add a little ribbon. It depends on what you want to do. Some are even made for winter time. So we've got some winter wishes there. The other thing that's included are 4 sheets. There are 2 sheets of each of these of our self-adhesive die cuts. So you have some flowers, some labels, some beautiful words, some extra little leaves. So just totally beautiful. And these are like ombre wording. And as I said, I've been going through and using some of these. So those are our Memories and More card kit in our In Colors. Great addition. And if you're new to paper crafting, they'd be a great way to start and not have a lot left over, because when you use them, then they're gone. So that is those. And I want to show you the other thing that coordinates with our In Colors is we have Memory and More cards and envelopes. And I've already created with these. So let me show you the cards and envelopes that I've already created with. So I'm going to show you 10 of my projects that I made in just a couple of hours. It was quick, it was easy. I used these Memories and More cards and envelopes. I used the Memories and More card pack, 10 of the little items out of here. I added some of the In Color ribbon and a few other embellishments, including the enamel dots and a few other things, but not too many other things. So this would be a great way to start and get introduction to paper crafting. So let's look at some of the things that I've created. So like I said, these are In Colors. So your pack comes with 2 of each of the 5 In Colors, so you get a total of 10 cards and envelopes. The cards all have this dotted outline on the front of the card. The inside of the cards are all white, ready for you to write in. They're a nice weight, and they are a little larger than the standard cards we create with as Stampin' Up! Or as card makers. So on this beautiful card, using Misty Moonlight, I added a Memories and More card. I added some of the In Color ribbon, and this is another ribbon that's going to be available. It's a baker's twine. And then I also added this wood element, which goes to another suite in the new catalog, but it's a wood accent piece that I thought just really looked kind of cool. The enamel dots and if you have a simple greeting set, you can do so many things. So this was actually a die from a new die that's coming out. And I just used, because we don't have the in color inks yet, I used a basic gray. And gray or black will go with anything. So if you start with those in your collection, you're good to go. But I fell in love with just how simple this was to make. So that's one of my Misty Moonlight. Here's my second one. And this one, I used a new tag punch that's coming out, a greeting that I had. And these are some of the self-adhesive die cuts that are in the pack. And just the basic card. Some enamel dots. Quick, easy. And I did these 10 cards in probably less than 2 hours. From the time I started looking at them, deciding what I wanted to add to them, and then creating them. So another great card. Some more of our new ribbon. Another die cut, actually from the same die set as the first card. These are actually a die cut from another suite coming out that I cut up. It was a larger leaf, like almost a fern, and I cut them up and just layered them on there. So it was just something I had left over from another project I was working on. Some enamel dots, and you're good to go. Some of our Just Jade, and here's my second Just Jade card for you. I love, this was already printed on the card, You Inspire Me. Some of the cinnamon cider ribbon. So I've got Just Jade, you've got some cinnamon cider, you've got Bumblebee in here, and they all go together because they're all on the card. Another one of the wood elements, and just some white baker's twine to hold my little fun fold ribbon. I fell in love again. I think I used to do this years ago, and I thought it's time to bring that fold back. It's not real super huge when you put it in an envelope, but it looks really kind of cool. So that is that one. How about our Magenta Madness? And a bright bumblebee. You Are My Sunshine was already on the card. I added the die cut, and I added the ribbon. And I apologize, my cell phone's going off in the background, so if you hear that, whoever's on the phone, I will get back to you later. And another Magenta Madness, and it is just the card, a die cut, some more of the leaves that I had, and the baker's twine. How about Bumblebee? And this was a stamp that I stamped, and then just enamel dots, but the rest was all on the card. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then another Bumblebee card, Cherished Friend, with a new label punch we have coming out, some more enamel dots, and the card is just already there. Like I said, these are beginner cards, simple stamping, and just quick and easy. And if you want to give a card kit to somebody, this will be the way to go. And I'll actually be putting this up as a kit, and I'll let you know, and I'll be giving directions to anybody that buys the kit from me. So again, another of the great from our punches, some enamel dots, a simple saying, and I just chose to kind of go darker with the ink on that one, so I think that's really expressive on there. And then the card already had From the Heart written on it, another little fun fold of the ribbon, and this is just some white ribbon that's actually coming out in another ribbon pack that's coming out. Some of the cinnamon cider ribbon from the In Color, the wood element again, and you're good to go to mail to somebody. So what do you think? Are you in love with the new In Colors? And thinking that maybe this might be your style of stamping? If it is, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you're interested in possibly a class to do this and to kind of coordinate some things. And I will be getting back to you with some more videos, with some more In Colors. So I am so blessed that you watched the video. Please share and let me know that you're sharing, and I will get back to you. But I love, love, love creating, and I hope you love seeing what I've created. And I just want to wish you a blessed day. Have a good one, guys.